Hello everyone, I'm John and welcome to the expertgate interview series. Today we're honored to speak with Andaleeb Jhatial, an economist, academic and researcher specializing in smart cities, sustainable economies and applied economics. With over a decade of teaching experience and a strong foundation in quantitative research, Andaleeb has been a vocal advocate for creating inclusive and sustainable urban systems through education and policy reform. Andaleeb, thank you so much for joining us today. To start, could you provide a brief overview of your professional journey and share what inspired you to specialize in your field?
I did got my higher education from 𝗃𝗶𝗹𝗯𝗹𝗲 University, Islamabad, the best university in Pakistan. And then I first worked with government. I was there as a research officer appointed through commission. It was a commission service. And then afterwards, after two years, I got an appointment letter from International Islamic University, which was quite a big news for me at that time. Teaching was wonderful for me. Teaching reinforces your learnings, and I enjoyed a lot interacting with young people, imparting what I had learned and learning new things along the way. Later on, I also enrolled in a doctorate program at 𝗃𝗶𝗹𝗯𝗹𝗲 University, the same university as I graduated before. While I was looking for the research topic, I was also observing my surroundings, where we are now talking about climate change, water scarcity, and the way we have been unsustainably using the resources, and we are on the verge of almost extinguishing, or we have made the natural resources, whatever we are endowed with, we've made them almost go extinct. Like now, like we talk about water scarcity, potable water is not available in many areas of the world now. So that's how I was drawn towards the theme of smart cities, where we would like to suggest that cities should be built in a way, because cities, the population is immigrating towards cities due to better employability, better lifestyle, etc., and better education systems, better healthcare systems. So what we should do now is, rather than using the inefficient ways of building the cities, we should go on new and smart ways of building the cities, where the burden upon resources is minimum possible, and the ways we do our day-to-day business should be efficient, most efficient, and efficient times in terms of energy consumption as well as resource consumption of all types, the water, fuel, etc. So in this way, we should what we shall do is we shall reduce the burden upon non-renewable resources, and also we shall save our climate by, if we slash our consumption of fuels that emit CO2 and are ruining our environment, and then are ruining the other related environmental factors. If the cities are built in a smart way, we shall have a better and sustainable future for our coming generations. So that's how. And in university, while I'm teaching and while I'm supervising the research, it's both quantitative as well as qualitative research, and qualitative theoretical work and quantitative research using the latest softwares and data, econometrics, etc., etc. So in a nutshell, this is what, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. You know, that's truly very inspiring, Andaleeb. I mean, at the end of the day, in this world where there's very limited resources, and as time goes on, you want to prepare for the future generations. And now more so than ever, work like yours is so critical. And so, you know, what types of projects or collaborations do you feel, Andaleeb, are you most excited to explore through expertgate?
It cannot be done by one party or one group of people. We have to go for collaborations between government and private sector and researchers, academia. We all have to put a contribution. We all have to share our knowledge. We all have to come together to get to a sustainable and better future.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And, Andaleeb, your work specifically bridges this academia and real world policy. So how do you see your work contributing to creating a positive social impact, particularly within the communities or industries that you work directly with?
Oh, yes, very much. For example, let's talk about building a small sector within a city which is self-sustainable, which uses daylight in the most efficient and in maximum possible way to cut down upon electricity consumption, and which also encourages that people, rather than using transport sector dependent upon fuels, if they can commute on foot to their workstations, to workplaces, to the schools, to market, etc. We can build a small sector within the city, and then many other such subsectors within the cities, which can totally, if not totally, which can at most be environment friendly, resource friendly, and sustainable.
Wonderful, wonderful. And as you know, for us at expertgate, Andaleeb, we dedicate 50% of all of our profits to developing curricula and teaching initiatives centered around, Industry 5.0, right? And this is benefiting underprivileged communities worldwide, and it's quite aligned with your work. Now, how do you think we can further enhance these efforts, and what role can universities and industries really play in maximizing their impact?
I believe, because I am teaching in a university, curriculum is, of course, the basic and the most important factor in training the new generation. But research is even more important. Research and development for any country, for any university, and for any organization is most important and vital parameter for if we want to look towards the future. We cannot look towards the future, and we cannot build policies for the future, informed policies for the future, if we do not invest in research and development. So I guess we should, expertgate should also think about contributing towards research and development, and helping establish research centers, etc., which could promote research, academic research and practical research as well, empirical research as well, which could give us insights about how to tackle the problems that we are going to face in coming maybe 20 years, 50 years, etc. So we could have a better future, because future is quite bleak right now.
Yes, yes, it is. The doomsday clock is ticking, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's wonderful that you mentioned all this, and in particular for expertgate, we do have our research collaboration tools available, and that's one of the features that we offer, and really to engage academics like yourself and other top-level academics and industry experts. And with these kind of initiatives and research projects that you mentioned, I'm sure it will really benefit the rest of society as a whole. Now, Andaleeb, it's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Your work on sustainable economies and smart cities, combined with your dedication to education, is truly inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today. And to our audience, thank you for tuning into this edition of the expertgate's interview series. Stay with us as we continue to bring you conversations with experts driving positive change around the world. expertgate, for everyone, everywhere.